Assalamu alaikum, dear audience. In today's video, we will discuss Victorian novelist. We will discuss Victorian novelist and their important works. Let's start with Jane Austen. Jane Austen is one of the greatest novelists of 19th century English literature. Her first novel, Pride and Prejudice, deals with the life of middle class people. The style is smooth and charming. Her second novel, Sense and Sensibility, followed the same genre line of Pride and Prejudice. Northanger Abbey, Emma, Mansfield Park, and Persuasion are some of the other famous works. Jane Austen's plots are skillfully constructed, her characters are developed with minuteness and accuracy. Number two, we will discuss Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens is considered as one of the greatest English novelists. Dickens has contributed some evergreen characters to English literature. He was a busy, successful novelist during his lifetime. The Pickwick Papers and Sketches by Boz are two early novels. Oliver Twist, Nicholas Nickleby, David Copperfield, Hard Times, A Tale of Two Cities, and Great Expectations are some of the most famous novels of Charles Dickens. No English novelist excelled Dickens in the multiplicity of his characters and situation. He creates a whole world people for the reader. He sketched both lower and middle class people in London. Number three, we will discuss William Makepeace Thackeray. William Makepeace Thackeray was born in Calcutta and sent to England for education. William Thackeray is now chiefly remembered for his novel The Vanity Fair. While Dickens was in full tide of his success, Thackeray was struggling through neglect and contempt to recognition. Thackeray's genius blossomed slowly. Thackeray's characters are fearless and rough. He protested against the feeble characters of his time. The Rose and the Ring, Rebecca and Rowena, and the Four Georges are some of his works. The Brontes, Charlotte, Emily, and Anne were the daughters of an Irish clergyman, Patrick Bronte, who held a living in Yorkshire. Charlotte Bronte's first novel, The Professor, failed to find a publisher and only appeared after her death. Jane Eyre, uh, Jane Eyre is her greatest novel. The plot is weak and melodramatic. This was followed by Shirley and Violet. Her plots are overcharged and she is largely restricted to her own experiment. Emily Bronte wrote less than Charlotte. Her one and only novel, Wuthering Heights, is unique in English literature. It is the passionate love story of Heathcliff and Catherine. Anne Bronte's two novels, Agnes Grey and The Tenet of Wildfell Hall, are much inferior to those of her sisters, for she lacks nearly all their powers and intensity. George Eliot is the pen name of Mary Ann Evans. Adam Bede was her first novel. Her next novel, The Mill on the Floss, is partly autobiographical. Silas Marner is a shorter novel which gives excellent picture of village life. Romola, Middlemarch, and Daniel Deronda are other works of George Eliot. Thomas Hardy. Thomas Hardy published his first work, Desperate Remedies, anonymously. Under the Greenwood Tree, one of the lightest and most appealing of his novels, established him as a writer. It was set in the rural area. He was soon to make famous as Wessex. Far from the Madding Crowd is a tragic comedy set in Wessex. The rural background of the story is an integral part of the novel, which reveals the emotional depth which underlie rustic life. The novel, The Return of the Native, is a study of man's helplessness before the mighty fate. The Mayor of Casterbridge also deals with the theme of man versus destiny. Tess of the D'Urbervilles and Jude the Obscure arose the hostility of conventional readers due to their frank handling of sex and religion. At the beginning, Tess of the D'Urbervilles was rejected by the publisher. The outcry with the publication of the Jude the Obscure led Hardy in disgust to abandon novel writing. Thomas Hardy's characters are mostly men and women living close to the soil. Mary Shelley. Mary Shelley, the wife of romantic poet P.B. Shelley, is now remembered as a writer of her famous novel of terror, Frankenstein. Frankenstein can be regarded as the first attempt at science fiction. The Last Man is Mary Shelley's another work. Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe was a master of mystery stories. Poe's powerful description of astonishing and unusual events has the attraction of terrible things. Some of his major works are The Mystery of Mary Roget, The Murder in the Rue Morgue, The Fall of the House of Usher, and The Mystery of Red Death. Beside poetry collection like The Lady of the Last Ministerial, Marmion, The Lady of the Lake, and The Lady of the Isles, Sir Walter Scott produced enormous number of novels. Waverley, Old Mortality, The Black Dwarf, The Pirate, and The Kenilworth are some of them. He was too hasty in writing novels, and this led to the careless, imperfect stories. He has a great place in the field of historical novels. Frederick Marryat's sea novels were popular in the 19th century. His earliest novel was The Naval Officer. All his best books deal with the sea. Marryat has a considerable gift for a plain narrative, and his humor is entertaining. Peter Simple, Jacob Faithful, and Japhet in Search of His Father are some of his famous works. R.L. Stevenson's The Treasure Island, George Meredith's The Egoist, Edward Lytton's The Last Days of Pompeii, Charles Reade's Mask and Faces, Anthony Trollope's The Warden, Wilkie Collins' The Moonstone, Joseph Conrad's Lord Jim, Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter are some of other famous works of 19th century English literature. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. In case of any problem or suggestion, please comment below. Take care. Allah Hafiz.